Ladies and gentlemen, it's a big relief for actor Karisma Kapoor's children in high-stakes inheritance battle. They seem to have scored big for now. Delhi High Court has ordered a status quo on the estate of the late businessman Sunjay Kapur, restraining his third wife Priya Kapur from dealing with key assets, both in India as well as abroad. In a significant interim order, Justice Jyoti Singh has made it clear the estate must be preserved, not dissipated. This means Priya Kapur cannot transfer shares, sell artworks, have money from specified bank accounts, or even operate foreign accounts, crypto holdings linked to Sunjay Kapur. At the heart of this legal battle, the validity of a will submitted after Kapur's death in the UK in June 2025. Karisma Kapoor's children, Samaira and Kiaan, along with Kapur's mother, have raised red flags, calling the will suspicious, staking claims as Class 1 heirs with 1/5 share each. The court has now placed the burden on Priya Kapur to prove the will is genuine, a question that will be settled at trial. The children have also flagged financial discrepancies, pointing out that some accounts were allegedly closed after Kapur's death, with reported balances far lower than expected given his earnings. What's at stake? Here is a vast personal estate, including prime properties in New York and London, bank and demat accounts, art, crypto investments, and more. However, the court has clarified it cannot pass orders on foreign immovable assets. We look at not just what this war over the will is, but what the takeaways for the ordinary people really is. I'm being joined at this point by Dr. Rajiv Nanda, Senior Advocate with Supreme Court, and Vinny Jindal, who is also an advocate and social media activist. Thank you very much, both of you, for joining me. Dr. Rajiv Nanda, let's go straight to you at first. This does seem as an important relief for Karisma Kapoor's children. How do you really look at this?
See, this is a relief granted by the Delhi High Court. This is a temporary relief. The temporary injunction or the status quo. The status quo means keep the things as they are at the moment. Just freeze it.
Correct.
Do not move this way or that way. So there are three things to be looked into while granting injunction. One is the prima facie case, balance of convenience, and the irreparable loss and injury.
Right.
The prima facie case means that the court at the first look finds that there is something for which the injunction can be granted. And the balance of convenience is as to which party will suffer in case the injunction is not granted, or if the injunction is granted, whether
Correct.
the other party will suffer or not. Then comes the irreparable loss and injury. The irreparable loss and injury means that something which cannot be compensated in terms of monetary terms. So here the court has found perhaps that there are three things which are the three principles have been met. So the parties who had approached the court saying, in this case, Karisma Kapoor and the children and the mother of the late Sunjay Kapur, saying that there will be irreparable loss and injury. We have a prima facie case that there is a will which is
Correct.
apparently forged. So therefore, please grant us a temporary injunction. Therefore, the court has found there's nothing wrong or right about it. The court has said that these principles are met, and at the moment, the person holding the properties should not dispose of those properties. Otherwise, there will be an irreparable loss and injury which will not be in a position to be compensated through the monetary terms. And that is how the status quo will have to be maintained. There is nothing which can be done at the moment.
You know, I think an important part of this is also, Vinny Jindal, if I can get you in, and also if you can just refresh our top bands. Vinny Jindal, what the court has said, and this is important for anybody who has, you know, these are questions that ordinary people also have, families really have, how to go about doing the will, how critical is it, the wording of it, when should they do it, when should they disclose it to the family. Now, what the court has said it's for Priya to prove that the will is genuine. That's a very important statement.
Yes, because there are certain allegations and certain findings which has been put before the court, that there are some certain very, it can be a major, play major role. There are some kind of discrepancy, like naming a person who is a family member in a wrong manner. The spelling of the person has been misspelled. The signature are something like so that is not at an appropriate place. The language is not at as that the language which is written by the Kapoor family, used by the Kapoor family, that is also something like so there is so many questions put by the children, from the children of the Karisma Kapoor. So this is very no appropriate thing, I think, because will is very crucial thing. And the point when the will has been produced, what they are saying, the children of Karisma Kapoor says that this will has been come forward only in the month of June 2025. So this is something which is, and they are saying that it has never been disclosed that there is some will. So this is the first time when the will has been disclosed. So there is a question there, and till now there is court has not noting down anything in respect to the will, whether it is correct or not. But as senior advocate Nanda says, that it is about, because the children are the first class legal here in this matter, so they have a right over the property. So protect their right. Just to protect their right, the court has granted a temporary injunction.